And the shot to clear is ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Tell them boy, make a tackle, man. What is all about?
Out of the gun to give to the back. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Bro.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Time to take a shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Give me that, bro. Let's get it, baby.
And this defense wanted to get off the field
Give
on
me
the
that,
opening
man. Come
drive.
on.
Keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for the defense. And you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Bringing the heat. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Oof, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because he's so exciting to watch.
Here comes the heat. He's got him this time.
Really solid timing here between wide receiver and quarterback. You see curl routes all the time. Got to do a good job. As soon as he breaks and starts to curl back to the quarterback, you see he throws the football right to him. Great time.
Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Woods. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the back.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, shot to clear.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Right up on that boy, man. You're right up on that boy. We coming. We're like, come on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the grab in their space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Makes a deep grab. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Keep it on the ground. Snowed under by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He's got the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing.
Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, that's always a bad feeling when you're holding your gap and then you turn around and all you see is the back of his jersey, the guy running down the field, chewing up all those yards.
And tell the truth, when defensive linemen go after him, do they really think they're going to catch him?
Absolutely not. I play defensive line.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First, maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll take this lead to the... a timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Sellers. Under under fire. And down he goes.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead.
You got to make it fair, though.
Work with before the half. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions.
Big man has it, it's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Firing to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room.
Give me that. Give me that.
The 40.
Give me that.
He's at the 30.
Give me that. Well,
the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown.
Best no money spent player it is. Bro, stop playing with me.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. And the Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great.
All right. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up.
position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Tight end now in motion. Throwing, Sellers. Stepping to the right. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Jackson. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. And the shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on third and short. Sellers from the gun on third down. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Fourth down, Sellers. Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I don't have anything positive to say, Reese. Clearly, this guy's lost and going the wrong direction and maybe needs a cut.
Makes the catch and he's free. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Flips it out to the back. Hard running there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Well, quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
He makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's picked off for the third time today. Bringing it back. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's Sellers to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. All by himself.
Go, boy. Quit. What's up, gang?
The shot that clears will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The give is to Taylor. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juiced.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field. Just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And it seems like every time they throw it, it's 1st down time in Tennessee.
1st down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Can't get him to the ground. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
The run inside. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Vols want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
Here's the return from inside the 25. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Sellers. Pressure coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Got a little grass. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Throwing Sellers. Here's the pressure. Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite direction. As we crank it up in the second. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's Sellers to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Number 0, set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy...
Snags it and he's open. Running through contact. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Takes it inside the 25, chance for great field position. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. There he goes. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown balls. A pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front. Knocked
down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Throwing Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. And the shot to clear is with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Right on the money. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Sellers to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Bailey. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snags it, and there's running room. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turning it on. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. One more snap coming before halftime. Sellers looking downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Vols will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Lofton. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll work his way down to the 28.
$25 people in the chat. Hype the video up. Like the live. Hype the live up. 25 people in the chat. First one to comment in the comment section, give you a free shout out and a subscribe. $28 people in the chat. Like the live. Like the live. Like the live, everybody like the live and help me out. Like the live. can't power that boy up.
The shot that clears, ready to kick it away first. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Steps away to find some room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down, new set of downs, new set of problems.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. There's some room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Harrington. He's got an open man. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Fletcher. Bust through behind his pad.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. He wants to change this route. On the run, it's Woods. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Ready? White, 29, White, 29.
Throwing, Sellers. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Ready? Blue, 22.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. He'll pull it down and run. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Here's the give off the left side. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go play action with Sellers. Here's a heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion, like, I gotta get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Sellers. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the shots it clears are marching down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Again, it's Sellers. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Ready? Red 80. Shift. But hard.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Escapes the pressure going right. Hit as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Just keeps moving. He's loose down the left side. Tag. Touchdown, Wolverines. He would not be denied.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
Gonna let it fly. Goes high to pull it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The shot that clears in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Sellers takes a shot. That's caught. It's Woods. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the shot to clears have it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time.
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, shot to clear! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Fine. Here's a little room there. Past the 50, the 40, running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Number 0, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Play fake, Sellers. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Sellers on the play action. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback will keep it. A solid pickup there before the defense. So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Tavian on the play action. Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move him back. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Every defense. Off from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Pocket breaking down. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. So now it's 2nd and long. They go play action with St. Clair. Finds his tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll go to the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. St. Clair to throw for it on 4th. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has been sluggish at least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. The option, he'll keep it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. St. Clair floats it out in space. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into trap.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take it.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick. Tavian on the play action. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Got him. And he's brought down after a nice game. Alabama pushing the tempo. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Oklahoma. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. St. Clair fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They go play action with St. Clair. Snagged out of the air. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Into the end zone for 6.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense...
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Tavian St. Clair. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Tavian on the play action. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Again, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Gets the return. Down to the... The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? St. Clair. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Got his man on the right. Breaks free and he might be gone. inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Making side adjustments here. Tavian St. Clair. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Again, it's St. Clair. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Alabama! The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. To the air, it's St. Clair. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Throwing St. Clair. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen. And
guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad, you beat a